would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that the University of Wollongong resides on, the Wadi people of the Dharawal Nation. We pay our respects to elders both past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples joining our presentations today.
Denim is an undeniable fashion staple and has been since the 1850s. With a 20-year fashion cycle, the pair of jeans you love and wear today will most likely in trend when your parents are your age, and because of this, today's denim trend revolves around fast fashion, which unfortunately contributes to 100,000 tonnes of textile waste being diverted into landfill annually in New South Wales alone. However, what if I told you that you can take your old pair of jeans and turn it into something that can transform the comfort or stability of someone's work or personal life, whilst also having significant impact in today's fight towards a sustainable future?
Now, to answer the question sitting on all your minds, just what exactly are we talking about? We are talking about aerogel, but not just any kind of aerogel. The aerogel that has been the focus of our research can be sourced almost entirely from waste denim. You see, denim is chemically composed of about 91% cellulose, the substance from which our aerogel is produced from. By first slicing, then dissolving this denim in a unique solvent, we can obtain a solution of cellulose, which can then be filtered and supercritically dried to obtain a freshly made cellulose aerogel. But you may ask, wouldn't you have to consume a large amount of solvent at a great cost in order to obtain the aerogel? In any ordinary case, this would be true. The average solvent can dissolve around 5 weight% of cellulose, and at the cost of the solvent. However, we are using a solvent that not only dissolves 3 times as much cellulose, but that can be distilled out and used again while maintaining a purity of over 99%. As such, on average, a single pair of jeans can produce almost 400 grams of cellulose, which can then be produced into a versatile and revolutionary material, which is aerogel.
In order to produce the aerogel, there are multiple reactions and manipulations that must occur to retrieve the product from denim. This process can be broken down into 6 steps: preparation of the solvent, preparation of the denim, extraction of cellulose from denim, the purification of the solvent, and finally the supercritical drying of the cellulose in order to produce a gel. Before we can even extract the cellulose from denim, we need to prepare the unique solvent to be used. This solvent is DBNH, which is compounded from DBN and acetic acid by placing both in an argon atmosphere and gradually adding the acetic acid over a period of 2 hours while heating the mixture to 60 degrees Celsius. During this time, the chemicals undergo the following change in order to produce DBNH. Acetic acid's hydroxide breaks apart to allow the hydrogen to bond with the nitrogen of DBN. However, while doing this, breaks apart the acid, leaving only the OAC molecule and the desired DBNH. In order to extract the cellulose from denim, we need to dissolve the denim into DBNH. This is done at a ratio of 95 weight% DBNH to 5 weight% denim. Once the denim is fully dissolved, ethanol is used to stop the reaction and a chemical filter is used to separate the cellulose from the rest of the solution. While DBNH can be reused, it first needs to be purified. This is done by using a rotary evaporator to evaporate off any leftover water for reuse. Then, fractional distillation can be performed to remove the ethanol, which purifies the DBNH to over 99% purity if performed correctly, and allows both the DBNH and ethanol retrieved to be reused. Now that the cellulose solution has been separated, it is placed into a supercritical dryer where the solution is dried out and morphed into a gel state. The CO2 used in this process can also be recycled, leaving not one material used in the entire process unable to be reused.
What makes aerogel so special from other materials? Well, it has no current competition in terms of its properties. Aerogel is one of the best insulators on the market. It can insulate up to 650 degrees Celsius. Aerogel is eco-friendly. It reuses CO2 emissions produced in manufacturing, and its contamination levels are really low, so it's safe for the ecosystem and wildlife. Aerogel is very light, which opens up potential fields for use such as construction, defense, and even space technology. Aerogel properties can also be manipulated. You can make it elastic, and use it on uneven surfaces, or can also be treated to have waterproof properties for clothing line. Very soft. Thank you, Dr. George, for the beautiful demonstration of how to make aerogel. Now, applying aerogel in your house during construction would save you a lot of money in the long term. A study in Melbourne conducted by the government suggests that people that have insulators in their house has cut their costs by 40 to 50% per year. Aerogel can also be reinforced to improve fire trucks and to improve the quality gear of firefighters, and that would definitely help to fight with the bushfires, especially like the one we had last year. It's getting very warm in here. Jessica, can you just please open the window?
Hi, I'm Danny from Group D, and my part is client research. Let's begin. So the client we aim for is mostly related to the Illawarra local Aboriginal Clans Culture, which is ILALC. So who are they actually? With more than 300 members, ILALC is the community has been established with the purpose of providing sport and economic development opportunity for all Aboriginal people within our Prairie area, which incorporates the local government's area of Wollongong, Shell Harbour, and Kiama. That's why the product should be suitable for the Aboriginal and satisfies all their requirements. So what do they really need? The Aboriginal, the Indigenous, or people from Torres Strait Islands are truly nature lovers, and they love the lands as they love their lives. The Aboriginal has many cultures related to protecting their ecosystem and the environment from changes. Their goal is to reduce the reliance on existing power, water, and the impact of infrastructure on lands. With that, friendly to the environment is a big task that should be addressed in the product's design. Moreover, the Indigenous people always respect the elder, so it would be great if the product is helpful to the all in Aboriginal villages. Thanks for listening.
Our product, aerogel, can be integrated within so many different products as well as designs. Due to aerogel being an amazing insulator, it will be extremely effective for any buildings that are created. One design that we have created is a youth centre that will have aerogel as an insulator. The youth centre is that of an eco-friendly design, and it will be constructed from recycled waste products. The youth centre will cater more towards individuals that are part of the ILALC or live in the Illawarra area. The reason why this youth centre will use aerogel as an insulator is due to the fact it will be able to save money on electricity bills. This is because aerogel will trap air within the rooms, leading to air conditioners not needing to be used to keep rooms either hot or cold. Due to aerogel being made from materials within the textile waste streams, it abides by the main conditions the client has requested. However, our product also abides by the client's 5 main values, which are country, kinship, culture, journey, and connectedness. Our aerogel is able to follow these values by its nanoscale properties. Due to this, it can be innovated into a large range of versatile products. These different products allow our aerogel to meet the 5 main values our client has requested. Another factor the client requested was a product that won't harm the environment if it is discarded or thrown away. Due to aerogel being consisting of 99.8% air, if it is thrown away, it will break down harmlessly. However, if it is ingested by animals, it will not harm the animal in any way. Due to aerogel's versatility, its potential is limitless, enabling us to meet all the client's requirements.
This upcycling approach to waste denim can see your old denim jacket turn into products that are non-flammable, water-resistant, thermoformable, and so much more. As an engineering consultancy firm, we're excited to offer our ideas about aerogel with the Illawarra local Aboriginal Land Council. So don't forget who we are, because we are the right team, the regeneration of a Newtown garbage for high quality technology. Right.